Welcome to what we're going to be watching for fall. I don't know how to intro these quite yet still, but because we only do them once every season, it's like
Right.
not really a welcome back thing. But so I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
Yeah, we're Couch Talk. So obviously the fall's right around the corner, as in literally this week. Some stuff are airing this week, some stuff a couple weeks into October. But as always, we're going to be letting you know what we're going to be watching and reviewing. One of the
Right.
big ones, Sword Art Online, Alicization. Alicization? I don't fucking know.
Alicizate? I don't know.
uh,
Sword Art Online A.
I know they did like a special premiere for episode 1 somewhere, but you can't really find it anywhere. So,
Right.
but obviously they're going to be picking it up from episode 1. I think October 6th or something like that is what I saw.
Yeah.
Um,
Just another, iteration of Sword Art.
yeah, this one does follow Kirito, so it is, but it's still like a side story or something. Because they did
Right.
announce there is going to be a Sword Art Online 3, but that's in 2019.
Right.
So
I didn't think that Sword Art Online would grow into such a,
massive thing.
such a variety of shows.
Yeah, because like the seasons themselves are just kind of, I think, mediocre personally. Like,
Right. I wouldn't say it's anything outstanding. Even if you love it, I'm sure you can recognize it's not like the pinnacle of
but it
anime.
is super beloved. So,
It
and
is
I'm
super
not like
beloved.
hating on it. It's just, there's parts of it that are really good, and then there's parts that are just not. But I did
Right.
really like Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online. That was actually really fun.
That was
So,
super fun.
I don't know. This one could be fun too. So that's basically where we're going for.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. As will everyone else when we're reviewing it. Uh, Goblin Slayer is another one we're thinking of picking up. I've read. It is a light novel, and then it's also adapted into a manga, which of course got adapted into an anime. I've read the manga, which is only like 28 chapters. The light novel's 7 volumes right now, which I don't know how long a fucking volume is when it comes to
I
light
don't either.
novels. I have looked at. I did actually try looking at light novels recently, just because we are talking about them on our podcast. We be talking a little bit.
Right.
We're like, we didn't fully understand. It is kind of, they do kind of read like a script.
That's strange.
At least the ones I've checked out. I've checked out a few, just because they're not quite a novel. That's why they're called light novels, I guess. And they're released in like volumes, like extra
Right.
books and stuff. So it is just kind of interesting thing.
Well, yeah, I've seen quite a lot of some hype for this one, Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. The MC is pretty unique, in my opinion. Just he never says like a complete sentence. It's usually he only says 1 or 2 words at a time. He only cares about killing goblins. That's literally all it is. There's a lot more in the world than just goblins, but that's all he cares about. So
Okay, it could be interesting. I'm kind of
yeah, it gets really dark at times. So
right. I've heard that
yeah,
it is studioed by White Fox, who did Steins Gate. So
good
we'll see.
anime. We'll see. Well, that's kind of that'll be
They're
interesting to see where
they sound quite.
because you look
Actually-
at the action of Steins Gate, so you're like, and then
Right.
like, well,
That's what I was about to say. If this is action based, which obviously it is, or at least it's about killing goblins. I don't know. We'll see.
yeah, we'll see. That's why we're reviewing them. The other one we're picking up is Radiant, which, of course, we also talked about this one on our podcast when they announced the voice cast. This has like a pretty dominant voice cast, like
Right, it
really
has lots
top
of
tier stuff. So,
known voice actors and actresses.
and it is kind of a it's a magical kind of world. So, I'm usually fans of stuff like that.
Right.
Magic
I wouldn't say
fantasy, I'm a fan of. So
I wouldn't say this season was particularly strong. There were some sequels, I guess the Tokyo Ghoul.
yeah,
But we don't watch Tokyo Ghoul. But
No.
besides that, really, it wasn't there wasn't like a ton of standout anime.
Yeah, there's not too much like, cause like I'm trying to. That's what I'll take. We will take suggestions for this season probably. Like, if you guys want to give
Right.
some, cause a lot of these we don't really know where they're coming from. It's
Right,
hard to
our
really
list isn't-
find like choose like unique stuff in here.
Our list isn't like in stone yet because I think we'll have Attack on Titan. Obviously, we think it'll carry over, so that's like the only one. Probably Goblin Slayer and Sword Art, but I mean after that, Radiant probably.
Radiant's probably guaranteed. Radiant and
But the last one's probably up in the air.
yeah, the last one because we could pick up one or two more just depending on how we feel. Right now we're looking at Sarune, Kazumai, Koko, Kyodobu, whatever. The point is, it's an archery one, and the sports animes we've been watching have been pretty solid. Like
sports anime in general, I feel like have very strong shows.
Yeah, because we always tend to pick up like. I kind of really wish we reviewed Hane Bado. Like that show was just fantastic, and we're getting a season finale here shortly. I guess when this comes up, it'll already been out. But the point is, Hane Bado has been pretty good. So I like to try to get a sports anime in there, at least to watch personally. I also watched Haruka Receive, the volleyball one. That wasn't too bad. Average show, but enjoyable. That's I've never like watched a sports anime and came out like, oh, this was bad or something.
Right.
Any other genre, I have come out with something like, no, never again. Like with sports anime, I have yet to do that. Maybe I've just been pretty good at avoiding them. So those are what we're gonna be reviewing for now. Obviously, I think we've dropped something every season. Almost.
I'm pretty sure something has been dropped every season, which that's just to be expected. It's not like
sometimes we're shooting in the dark, so
sometimes we just pick a show, and then sometimes the shows just don't interest us necessarily. Like you don't want us reviewing a show we have no interest in. Just because we drop a show, we don't think it's bad. We will tell you if we drop a show because it's bad, but not every show is dropped because it's bad.
Yeah, sometimes it's mediocre or something.
Right, or it's just
average,
like
or it's
we're not really feeling it as a just the story or something.
Yeah, or like sometimes we've dropped a few things where I did finish them on my own, and it's just like I would not have enjoyed talking about it every week, saying the same thing over and over. Now, personally, I will be watching a certain Magical Index season 3. It's been like 10 years or whatever since we got season 2. I just finished rewatching it. I was trying to remember if I watched the last episode. So season 1, season 2, I grinded them out this month to get them done before this show came out. So that'll just be me, so I probably won't be reviewing it. But I might do a season review at the end. Haven't done a solo review, so that could be awkward.
Ooh.
If you guys want me to do reviews for every episode, if it's requested enough, I might do it. But I don't think I'll do it unless it's like a decent request, which is probably not going to be because we're not that big of a channel yet. So basically bailing myself out here.
Yeah, I see you. All right, let's make excuses, though. Why don't we?
Sometimes I want at least one show where I can just sit back and watch and enjoy.
Yeah.
That's not saying I'm not enjoying them when I'm reviewing them, but the point is sometimes you just want to sit there and not because I take notes when I watch extensive notes.
And then sometimes you just gotta analyze things. Like when we review it, we kind of want to just be like more than this and this happened.
Yeah, because I take a lot of notes, which I do all the note taking basically because I'm leading the conversations most of the time. So. But that gives you the opportunity to actually look into it or like analyze and stuff. So it actually comes out being Dwight Duos works perfectly, man.
Of course.
Of course. We got the last 3 episodes of Fully Coolly Alternative, so that's in there. But that'll be done before we know it.
I think that's our lineup.
That is our lineup.
Like we said, we'll take suggestions. Some could be like if we see like a bunch of people start talking about one, we'll probably adjust.
Yeah, because track record for suggestions, we dropped one of them. That was the hotel, or not the hotel, the restaurant girl in the spirit world.
Oh,
whatever that was
yeah.
called.
I honestly cannot remember. Kakario no
Yeah,
something
Kaguryo no
Urameshi.
Yadameshi. That's it.
Yeah.
That was.
Which that was just a show we just
there was
that
another
wasn't
suggestion of Grand Blue, which we didn't review. I watched it personally, dropped it 3 episodes in. So, but we have taken other suggestions that ended up being good too. So,
right.
You don't know until you watch it. That's just
right. Of course. But yeah, that is the lineup for now.
Yes, for fall 2018.
Fall 2018, man.
I feel like this has been going by quick, dude.
I know, same. I feel like this whole year has been. This is technically the last season of the year because winter counts as the beginning of next season.
I think now that I think about it, we started in September of last year, right?
I believe so. Actually, yeah, I think it has been like.
I think it's like
year.
It was September 23rd or something weird like that. Not counting. We started out with a couple podcasts, but I mean our first review. So
you mean yeah. It's been around a year, I guess. We'll have to pick an anime of the year though after the fall, because.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start doing that. So after the fall, because winter doesn't count until
winter's the start.
Oh yeah, so once the fall done, we'll pick out the anime of 2018.
Right.
Man, that's gonna be hard. This is some good ass shit, dude.
There was a lot of good. It was a good year of anime. I will say that. But yeah,
the fall's looking like it's going to end the year weak, but we could be surprised for all we know.
There could be a hidden one that
we have picked out a couple solid ones we weren't expecting. Like we went into Inuyashiki blind.
That was a great one.
The ramen one.
Karate Katsu ramen.
Yes, that one was actually surprisingly really good.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll see how it goes, but that does it.
That does it. That's our lineup for now.
Yes.
Subject to change, asterisk.
So, let us know what you guys are anticipating, what you want to see, what you're looking forward to seeing, what you would like us to review, anything like that. We have a podcast, We Be Talking, which I obviously mentioned a couple times throughout here, so you can check that out. And until the fall starts.
Woo!
Peace out.
See ya.